And we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, let me get my face on the screen. There we go. Oh, you know what? You still can't see me. Give me a second here. Let me get my name on the board. There we go. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my pronunciation practice series. This is the class where you perfect your pronunciation. In today's class, we're going to be working on some particular sounds that are difficult for many non-native speakers. The sounds th, th, t, d, s, z. Basically, what we're looking at is the difference between voiced and voiceless consonants. If that does not sound familiar to you, don't worry. We're going to go over what that means, give you lots of examples, and lots of ways to practice what you're learning. So all of that and more coming up. But first, quick introduction, and then we'll get started. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on the link at the top of the Verbling chat window, you'll see John Eric Verbling Teacher. That'll take you to my profile page where you can follow me by clicking the follow button, see all my upcoming group classes to know what's happening this week and in the future. And also, you can schedule a private tutoring session with me where I will work with you to create a personalized learning plan to get you to your specific goals as soon as possible. If you're interested, send me a message through the chat window, not the chat window, the message window, and I will try to find time for you in my schedule. Okay? So that's a bit about me and a bit about the class. Let's see who's out there, and we will get started. So, first, welcome back to Mr. Awesome. Hello, good morning, Mr. Awesome. How are you?
Hello. Good morning, John.
Very good. And then we have almost Mr. Awesome, Kadir. You're almost a regular.
How are you?
Now I can see your face. Now I know what you look like. There you go, Kadir. And who else is out there? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Wellington's back. Hello, Wellington. Long time no see.
Yes.
What happened to the top of your head? I can only see your mouth. You got cut off. In your picture, you've got no eyes.
I changed it. I changed it.
Got to put your eyes back. Your beautiful eyes.
It's something new.
I see. Let's see. Who else is out there? Let's see. I see Sylvia, but that's not the Sylvia that I know.
Hello, teacher.
Which Sylvia is this?
I'm new on Berlin.
Hello, new Sylvia. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
You're from Spain. Whereabouts in Spain?
In Barcelona.
From Barcelona. Okay, very good. Nice to have you. And who else is out there? We have Marco. Hello, Marco. How are you?
Hello, John. I'm good.
Very good. And where are you from, Marco?
I'm from Italy.
Italy's a big country. Where in Italy?
Turin.
From
Turin.
Torino.
Torino, yes.
Very good, very good. So, in Torino, do you speak a dialect of Italian in Torino?
Not, but because actually I came from south of Italy, and then yes, and then I moved in a north of Italy to study.
I see. So, because I know that there's a different dialect up there.
Yes, then I can speak the Turin's dialect. I can speak the Sicily dialect.
Wow. Very good, very good. And we got one more person out there, Talia. Hello, Talia. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Where are you from, Talia?
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey. Am I saying your name correctly?
No.
How do I pronounce it?
Talha.
Talha. Okay.
Evet.
Because I live in Portugal, and that would be Talha. Talha. And is it ha, like that H sound? Say it again for me.
Ha. Talha.
Talha. Talha. Okay, so I was getting the L wrong. It's not tal, it's tal. Talha. Talha. Gotta work on my Turkish. Yeah. And who else is out there? And which city are you from in Turkey?
Istanbul.
You're from Istanbul. Ah, there you go. And where are you from, Kadir? Are you from Istanbul as well?
No, actually, my hometown is Hatay, but I study in Sparta University.
In Sparta University, which is in Istanbul. Yeah?
Yeah, actually, I went to Istanbul a few times.
Ah, okay. I don't know anything about Turkey. But maybe the two of you will see each other in the streets somewhere. I don't know. And we got one more person out there. Oh, and it's Ahmed, or Ahmed, however I pronounce your name. Is it Ahmed or Ahmed?
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yeah.
It's not easy to say that. And where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
From Egypt. Okay, very good. Okay, so everyone's microphone is working. Let's get started. I'm going to put the material on the screen for you. You'll see it here. If you want to open this in your computer, you can do so. I'll put it in both chat windows for you. If you want to download this, I don't have all the presentations filled in. I'm going to be using this presentation for the next 4 weeks. I've only got the first class done. So if you want to download it, remember, next week there's going to be more in this presentation. However, one thing you should know is, in this class, you're probably going to need to write some things down. So make sure that you have a pen and paper or something to write things down on. You'll see why in just a minute. Okay, so let's get started. This is the th, the th, t, d, s, z sound and spelling class. In other words, the difference between voiced and voiceless consonants. All of those consonants are in the same position in your mouth, but you use your vocal cords in some, and you don't use your vocal cords in others. That's what we're seeing the difference between today. Specifically, this is the first class in our 9th unit, Sound and Spelling, and I picked out a few examples to show you. By the end of the class, it should be really clear to you that certain sounds are voiced and voiceless. I wrote at the top there, these sounds, the, th, and d, are often mistaken. The D sound is inside the mouth, and the other two are outside the mouth. That's what we're going to start with. So they're not even in actually the same position. The th and th are spelled with a th. Even though they're pronounced differently, they're spelled the same. But th is voiced while th is voiceless. So that's just a quick introduction to what we're looking at, but we're going to look at it with more than just those sounds. In the other classes, in the next 3 weeks, we're going to take those and see them in connected speech, see them in a speech where you have different intonation to express different things, and then we'll look at individual words in the 3rd week. Okay? But anyway, today it's just the basic sound and spelling. What I want you to do to start with is this. Listen to the first word in each of these cards. You have a the card, number 1, a z card in number 2, and a d card in number 3. By card, I just mean table. So you got 3 tables or 3 cards. So listen to the first word in each card and tell me if you can hear the difference between those 3 sounds. I'll say them. In fact, I'll say them and you tell me which card or table I'm reading off of. Remember, I'm going to read square 1 of 3 cards. Okay? So let me read all 3 and then you tell me the order of the cards that I read. Okay? So here we go. Zen, then, den. Again, zen, then, den. What was the order that you heard, class?
2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3, says Mr. Austin.
Yes.
Yes, I
Do we agree or do we disagree?
agree.
Yeah, 2 people agree. 3 people agree. What does
I
Sylvia
agree.
think? We got 2 Sylvias today. We got
I
2.
agree.
Agree.
1 Sylvia agrees. What about Bertelli, the other
Yes.
Sylvia?
I'm agree too.
Today, you didn't say I'm agree, did you?
No, I agree.
Ah, okay,
too.
okay. Today you're going to be Bertelli because there's another Sylvia. You've been demoted to Bertelli. Okay, Bertelli? It's either that or I call you Sylvia 1 and 2, but that's going to get confusing. Okay, good. Now, what do I want to do? Listen again. Look at instructions number 2, exercise 2 at the bottom right. Listen again, and this time mark the word you hear like this. Card 1, square 1. Then. So if I say the word then, you know to mark 1, 1. I would suggest you write it down somewhere because you're going to need to remember these. What you're going to do is tell me which card gets a complete, like in tic-tac-toe, the game, which card has a mark all the way across one of the rows. Which one has the first mark all the way across, which has left. So, for example, if I say then, with, and breathe, then there would be marks all the way across card 1, and if we were playing a game of, in America we call it tic-tac-toe, you'd have X's all the way across there, and that card, you would win the game if you got it. So you're going to tell me which card is the first to get marks all the way across, and which is the last. Okay? So you're going to have to write these down. If you don't have a paper, maybe write it in, I don't know where. Write it somewhere. It's going to be hard to remember if you don't write. All right. So let's give it a try. If you've got a printer, you could print this page out, and it would be a lot easier. But I don't know if you have a printer. Okay. You will hear each word twice. Which card had a row with all crosses? Which card or cards? Okay. Are you ready to play the game? This is just to see if you can hear the difference between the sounds. So that's it. It's all we have to do. Afterwards, you're going to get a chance to try this yourself. Are we ready? Ready?
Yes, ready.
Here we go. Okay. You're going to hear each word twice. Here we go. Listen, I'm going to read a lot of words, so listen carefully. First word, zen. Zen. Second word, dare. Dare. Third word, breeze. Breeze. Fourth word, clothing. Clothing. What's that? Fifth word, loathe. Loathe. Sixth word, ties. Ties. Seventh word, doze. Doze. Eighth, lies. Lies. Ninth, day. Day. So we got 10 words so far. We're going to have about 10 more. Here we go. Second group. First word in the second group. There. There. Second, she's. She's. Third, southern. Southern. Fourth, closing. Closing. Fifth, tide. Tide. Sixth, breathe. Breathe. Seventh, those. Those. Eighth, whiz. Whiz. Ninth, load, load. 10th, lied, lied. Okay, we've got a few extra, not even 10, just a few more, and then I'm going to see if any of you could figure out where the crosses were. At least one of those cards will have crosses all the way across. Okay, last group. First word, den, den. Second word, sheed, sheed. Third word, they, they. Fourth word, lose, lose. Fifth, with, with. Sixth, sudden, sudden. Seventh, almost the last one, then, then. The last word is breed, breed. And that is it. Look at your score, if you've been writing these down, and tell me which card had crosses all the way across the first row. I hope you've been writing these things down. By the way, I forgot to say hello to Semen. Hello, Semen. How are you? Hello, Semen. Is your microphone working? Uh-oh, I don't hear Semen. Okay, did anyone figure it out? Which was the one that had crosses all the way across the first row? Nobody?
I don't
The
understand
first.
the.
I suppose
Sorry.
the first card,
The first
first
card.
line.
The first line of the first card. Well, I don't agree. Why do you think so? So, what you had to do, Wellington,
I don't understand your question.
as I read out these words, you should be writing down two numbers like this.
No.
If I said then, you would write down 1 1 like this.
No, okay. I wrote this, but
Okay, great.
I
So,
did this, but I didn't understand your question.
my question is, which one of these cards has marks all the way across one of the rows? So if you see 1 1, you've got then. If I said with, you would write 4 1.
Okay.
If I said breathe, you would write 1 7 like this. And
Okay.
then if I said 1 4 and 7 in card 1, there would be marks all the way across the row. And if we were playing tic-tac-toe, well, now everyone's leaving. Okay, great. No one likes my game. Everyone's going. Bye, everyone. Jeez, stick around for a minute. You're going to have a chance. Oh, okay, we're coming back. Okay, fine. So, did anyone catch which of these cards has marks all the way across the first row? It's not card 1, Sylvia, Bertelli. It's not card 1. Because I did not say... Which was the first? That's what I'm asking. Right? Which is the first card to have marks all the way across? No?
No, for me, if I understand your, if I understand you, it was the third.
Okay. And where are the marks going across? Which row? The first, second, or third row? In D.
For me, it's the third.
You are correct. Exactly. So, in card number 3, the D card was the last to have all the words crossed out. It was the very last. Also, card number 2, the Z card, had the first row of crosses, the Z card. So basically, I wanted you just to hear these words, and I wanted you to see as you can see. And I read all of them in card 3, didn't I? I think I got all of the words in card 3. But you're right, the third row. So, here's the deal. You've heard all the words. Let me just test you on a few of them. So I'm going to call out a card and a square. I just want you to say the word that you read. Okay? So Jose, for example, how about card 3, square 6?
Card 3, square 6.
Mm-hmm.
Card 3,
Mm-hmm.
square 6. The sound is 3.
It is the third sound, but say the word for me.
Yes. It is the third sound.
But say the word. Card 3, square 6. Can you see the word?
Card 3.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Card 3, square 6.
Mm-hmm.
Card 3.
Uh-huh.
Square 6. Breathe.
Say again?
Breathe.
Breathe.
Breathe. Breathe.
Excellent. And Jose? Card 1, square 7.
Card 1, square 7. Breathe.
Ah. Say them together. Breathe, breathe.
Okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Okay, not bad. Very good. So, not bad. I'm going to call on you randomly. Tell me if you can say these words, and maybe I'll try to match up 2 words that are similar. The difference between the D in card 3 and the th in card 1. Let's see if we can try it. Okay, Sylvia, card 2, word 4, or square 4.
Oui.
Sylvia?
Yes.
Not you, Sylvia. You're Bortelli. The other Sylvia. Card 2, square 4. Say that word for me.
With.
Whiz. Say it again. Whiz.
With.
Very good. Okay. Card 2, square 5. Sylvia.
Lose.
Lose. Is there any difference between whiz and lose? The final sound of the word, are they the same or different, Sylvia?
Different. The square 4 looks like a Z,
Mm-hmm.
and the 5 like an S.
But do they sound the same or do they sound different?
Different.
Whiz, lose.
Ah, the same.
The same, exactly the same. All the words in card 2 have the same sound, even though they're written differently. That was what I was trying to get at. Okay? Okay, let's try another one. Ms. Bertelli. 3, 8. Card 3, square 8.
3, 8, sheed.
Sheed. Okay, very good. How about 2, 7?
She's.
She's with a Z.
She's.
Stronger Z. She's.
She's.
There you go. Very good, very good. Okay. Let me see if I can get 2 that are very similar here. Okay. Wellington. Card 3, word 1, or square 1.
Dan.
Excellent. Card 1, square 1.
10.
I didn't hear any difference.
10.
Yeah. Say it again.
Then. 10.
Okay, listen to me. Then, den. Try again.
Then. 10.
Oh, they sound exactly the same. So here's the trick. In fact, we're going to look at this in a second, but here's the trick.
You said card 1 is square 1, right?
Correct. Then.
Then.
Yeah, but you got to exaggerate it. Then. It's difficult.
Yeah.
But let me show you a trick. Here's a quick trick.
TH for us Brazilians is very hard.
It is. Let me show you a trick. As you can see, use your voice for all three sounds, the D, the, and th sound, but the sound D is made further back in the mouth. That's the difference. If you have any problems with the sound the, try putting your finger in front of your mouth and touching it with your tongue in the same way as the. So this is what you do. Here's the trick. Take a look. If it's difficult, all you do is put out your tongue, touch your finger with your tongue, and you say then with your tongue out. If I say den, which is card 3, square 1, I would say den. My tongue is behind my teeth, hair touching the alveolar ridge, the little bump behind your teeth. Den. But if I say then, look where my tongue is. Then. 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 That's it. So when you practice, you have to exaggerate. And exaggerate by licking your finger. Then. And that's how you get it. That's the trick. And when I say exaggerate, I mean exaggerate. Vibrate your throat more than it should be. Then. Like that. There you go. There you go. Not bad. Let's try another one. Kadir, try card 1, square 7 for us.
Card 1, square 7. Breathe. Breathe.
Good. Card 1, square 8.
Southern. Southern.
Good. Southern. Southern.
Southern. Southern.
Good. Because if you don't vibrate your vocal cords, it'll sound like the other sound, the th sound, like thin. But it's not southern, it's southern. Okay? That's it. Very good, very good. Okay, let's try maybe one more here. Who did I miss? Marco. Let's try, for you, let's try card 2, square 6.
Closing.
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 Good, with a Z. Closing. Good. Let's try card 1, square 9.
Clothing.
Good.
Clothing.
Say them both together. Closing, clothing.
Closing, clothing.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Did I skip anyone? Talha. Hello, Talha. Are you out there? There you go. Card 1, square 3.
Loath.
Good. Loathe. Very good. Where's my matching partner there? Oh wait, I forgot which one I wanted you to match it with. Loathe and... Oh, I don't have... No, I know what... Oh yeah, okay. And 3-9, yes.
Load.
Good. Say them together.
Load.
Say them both. 3 and then 9. Loathe, load.
Loath. Load.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Okay. Are there any questions about how to practice the voiced TH sound, as in loathe or clothing? Are there any questions about how to do it? Any questions? We're cool? Okay, if we're cool, then we'll move on. Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to give you an empty square like this. It's numbered from 1 to 9. Okay, it says to work in groups of 5 or 6, but we can't do that in the classroom. So we'll just have one person be the caller. One person is going to be a caller in this group, in this class. This person does not need to fill in the card that you're going to see below, but others should complete it with any of the 9 words from 1. Here's how it's going to work. The caller reads out a word from 1 in any order and puts a cross next to the word as he reads it. So here are the words in 1. You can choose any of these in any order, but you want to mark down which you say for later. You can write them or just abbreviate it by writing 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 8, just so that you can remember what you said.
Okay.
Okay? The caller will read out words in any order and it says put a cross. Okay, but we're not going to put a cross because we don't have this on paper. Next each word as he reads. The others, that's all of you, will listen and cross out the words that you hear. In this case, you're probably going to have to write them down. Again, the first number will be for the card, the second will be for the square. The first person to cross out all the words shouts bingo. Then the winner shows his or her card to check that the words are right. So, we don't know which square is going to be the bingo square, but the caller is going to call out all the words in one of the square and probably not all the words in the other squares. So it's a little bit like what I did in the beginning. The difference is now you're going to do it. Okay? So I need a caller. Kadir, are you ready to be a caller? Can you be our first caller, Kadir?
Yes, maybe.
Okay. So on your computer, you should open this document and you should go to slide 3 on your computer. Okay?
Three.
You should go to slide 3 like I have on screen on your computer.
Yes.
Okay? On my computer for the class, I'm going to keep it here on slide 6. Okay?
Okay.
Now.
Yes. May I ask a question? May I pronounce another one whenever I want?
Another word? Well.
Any word may I pronounce?
By the way, I just said everything backwards. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Kadir, sorry. This should be on your computer because you're going to have to fill in 9 words, actually.
Yes.
You know what? Forget about this square. This doesn't matter. I was trying to make it easy, but now I'm wondering if I'm making it more difficult. Here we go. Let's go back here. I think actually it's going to be easier if we just write the numbers and squares. So, Kadir, you're going to have to call out the words from these 3 squares and only these words. Only these words.
Yes.
One of those squares, you're going to, let's make this a little bit easier. It's too complicated if you call out all the words. You're going to call out one of those rows so that you have crosses going all the way across. So for example, if you call out then, with, and breathe, whoever's the first person to say bingo will recognize that you called out 3 squares in the same row. So you're going to have to call out things randomly until someone calls out bingo. Okay? So you're going to say, for example, then, southern, sudden, she's, with. By the time you get to with, you've already got 2 crosses across on square 1. When you get to breathe, that means someone should recognize it and call it out. The first person to call it out gets bingo and then will become the new caller. That's the plan. Otherwise, it's going to take too long. So we're going to go with, oh, and here's another thing. It can go across, or it can go diagonal, or it can go up and down. All you have to do is be able to make a line across the board. Okay? Kadir, Are you
Okay,
ready to be our
okay.
caller?
Okay, I'll try to do. Okay.
It's not going to be that easy, but let's try.
Okay. I'll start.
You will start.
First one, breeze. And second one,
Say them twice.
twice.
Say it
Those. Those.
Those.
And third one, breed.
Say it twice.
Twice.
Say each word twice.
Each word twice. May I start?
Do the last one again.
Yes. First, breeze. Breeze.
Good.
Second, those. Those. Third, breed. Breed.
Good. That's it?
Yes, maybe another
term? Wait a second. None of those gave us a line across any of the boards. No one called out bingo. So, tell me, Kadir, how many words do you have to say? When do you stop? Do you know? When do you stop?
Yes, actually I said 3 words.
I know. How many words should you say? Do you know? How many words?
I'm not sure.
You say words until someone shouts out bingo.
Yes.
Until
bingo.
someone says bingo, you keep going. Sylvia. Now the other Sylvia's gone, so there's just one Sylvia. Sylvia, when are you going to shout bingo?
When all the
squares
are when we say all the square or the word in the square.
All the words in the square. All the squares in a particular row, or diagonal, or up and down.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, Kadir, we have 3 words in 3 different squares. Nobody can say bingo yet.
Yes.
But Kadir, if you said then, with, and breathe, I would shout out bingo, because then, with, and breathe are a row in square in card 1.
Must I say all of these in the same part, in the same kind of words?
You're going to say the words randomly, like you're doing, but eventually there's going to be a bingo if you keep going. Eventually there will be. If you want to go a little, yes.
John, I think for someone it was easy, but for others to understand was a little hard, because this I give you an example. Give you one example.
You want me to give an example?
Yeah. I understood, but others not.
Okay. Well, it's the same thing that I did in the beginning. That's why that was the example, but it wasn't clear. Okay.
Okay. For example, then, with, and breathe.
For example, if I call out then, which is 1-1, then, which is 2-1, with, which is 1-4, she's, which is 2-7, breathe, which is 1-7, exactly. There's the bingo. Why? And then I'd say, okay, how do you know it's bingo? Say the words back to me, and you would say?
Then, with, breathe.
Exactly. Which is in card? Which card?
1.
Card 1. Exactly. That's how it works. So this gives you a chance to practice some words, and if your pronunciation is good, we should know pretty quickly if we've got a bingo or not. Okay? So, let's I'll tell you what. Let's try a different caller, Kadir, and we'll give you a little bit of practice, then you can take a turn. Okay? So,
Yes.
Marco, I think you got that bingo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, why don't you take over? And let's say you've got to call out 9 random words. Let's keep it limited. You've got to call out 9 random words, and then we'll see if we have a bingo or not. Are you ready, Marco?
Okay. Just you stop me when I say 9 word. Okay.
I'll try. Okay.
Okay.
And say each word twice. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Let's start it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Zen. Clothing. Lied. Sheath. Closing. Southern. Dare.
3 more.
Breathe. With.
1 more.
Day.
Okay, I think that's it. 1,
Yes,
2, 3,
bingo.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 words. Who called bingo? I heard a bingo. Who was
Bingo.
Okay. What is it?
Bingo.
Your
Kadir, you're the first to call it.
Yes, I said bingo.
Okay, tell us. Prove it.
Yes, actually, he said then,
Mm-hmm.
southern, and another words, maybe breathe. I'm not sure.
Then southern and breathe, but those aren't next to each other. So are you saying 1, 7, and 8 from card 1? 1, 7, and 8?
Actually, last 3 were in the same part.
He said the last 3 were breathe, with, and they. Those were the last 3 that I heard. So that would make that. I think that's what I heard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not a bingo, because that would be 7, 4, and 5 in card 1. That means they don't go across, they don't go down, and they don't go diagonal. So almost, if he had said loathe, that would have been a bingo, because that would be 3, 5, and 7. But I didn't hear loathe. Okay, Jose, you caught a bingo.
I think 7, 8, and 9 in card 1.
7, 8, and 9.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah. Okay, Jose. Excellent. It's true.
Congratulations.
He did. He said breathe. He said southern, and he said clothing was the second word. You win the bingo. You win the magic cookie, Jose. You win the magic cookie. Okay. I'll tell you what. Maybe this game is a little confusing. I have something a little more challenging for you, but the words are a little bit more difficult. So let's try something else here. Hopefully, it makes sense, the difference between voiced and voiceless TH. But I want to show you one more TH, then I want to give you something interesting to try. Give me a second here. First, I want to introduce you to a new sound, and we're going to do that through this dialogue. Okay? So, read the dialogue. When you think the letters TH are pronounced th, this is the new sound, th. Underline them. Okay, you don't have to underline them, just tell me. When you think the letters TH are pronounced the, underline them like this, or just tell me. Okay, so I'm going to read just the first part of the dialogue, and I want you to pick out one example of a th, which is the circle with a line through it, and one example of the, which is the letter D with a cross through it. Those are the 2 IPA symbols. Okay, let's give it a try. Listen to me first, and then you're going to practice this dialogue. So this is introducing the new TH sound, which we haven't heard before in this class. Okay? Person A says, How are Judith and Timothy Thorpe's triplets? Person B says, those three? Well, both Heather and Kathy are very healthy, but I think they're having a rather a lot of trouble with Matthew. With Matthew? What's the matter with Matthew? Teething troubles, I think, and he won't eat anything. Okay, let's stop there. Wellington, can you give me an example of a th and a the in that short part of the dialogue that I read? Give me a word that has both of those sounds, or two words that have those sounds.
Those.
Those, okay. Is that the circle with the line through it, or is that the D with the cross through it? Is that symbol 1 or symbol 2 for those?
Symbol 1. Sorry, symbol 2.
Symbol 2, the D with the cross through it for those. Correct. Excellent. Which one is symbol 1, the circle with the line through it?
1 minute, please. Sorry.
Not sure?
Not sure. I think it's teething, but I'm not sure. Sorry.
Not teething. Teething is actually the second symbol because it's teething,
yes.
like that.
Teething.
Okay.
I think.
What do you think, Marco?
I think we have at least two words. It is maybe both and then.
Okay, so both. Excellent. Which is that? Is that symbol 1 or symbol 2? Both.
Both is symbol 1.
Correct.
And then even.
And then is the symbol 2. Then. Very good. That's it. So let's put those in the chat window so you can see. Both. I can't write the actual symbol right now. Can I?
Okay.
Let me see if I can write the actual symbol for you. 1 second. I've got to open up my IPA chart. Give me just a second and see if I can copy and paste it. If I can, that'll make things a little easier for you. Both. Yes, I can. Look at this. Both is this symbol. Look in the chat window. Then is symbol. Let's see if I can copy it for you. This symbol here. There you go. There you go. Very good. Very good. Okay, Kadir, see if you can give me 2 more.
Yes, maybe for first one, 3.
3, very good.
Yes, other one,
well,
they.
Wait, which 3 and they? Good. Now, which is which? Which symbol is 3, the first or the second?
First one is 3. Second one.
Oh, the first symbol is 3. Got it. Now I understand. And the second symbol is the second symbol.
They.
Got it. I understand. And I believe you are correct. 3, no vocal cords. It's voiceless. They, it's voice. They.
They,
okay?
yes.
And I don't know who Andre is because he's not in the classroom, but he wrote both. It looks like both. Looks like, yeah, that's it. So Andre, very good. You have the right symbols for both. Why don't you come into the classroom? Plenty of room. Okay, very good, very good. I want you to try this dialogue now. Let me just change the page. Yeah. Listen and repeat the dialogue. Pay attention to the sounds. No, I want you to actually try it. Let's get 2 readers. Okay? How about we do Wellington and Marco? Wellington, you be A. Marco, you be B. Okay? I'm only going to stop you to make a quick correction. Otherwise, I'm going to let you read to the end. Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Go for it.
Yeah.
How are Judith and Timothy Thorpe triplets?
Oh, practice. Wait a second. Timothy.
Timothy.
Thorpe's. Careful, it's not torp. It's thorp.
Thorp.
Good. Triplets.
Triplets.
Very good. So Thorpe is symbol 1, not symbol 2. Thorpe is the circle with a line through it. Thorpe. And
Thorpe.
Timothy is, it's not Timothy, it's Timothy. It's also symbol 1. It's a voiceless. I'm just going to say voiced and voiceless. It's a lot easier. So the voiced symbol, the voiced TH, looks like this. And the voiceless, oh, give me a second, looks like this in the chat window, if you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to say voiced and voiceless to be faster. Timothy and Thorpe are both voiceless. Judith, voiceless. Those, voiced. You'll see. Okay? So, sorry to interrupt. Let's try it again. From the top, Wellington.
Okay, I will try. How are Judith and Timothy Thorpe triplets?
Those, yeah, those three, well, both Edward and Katie are very healthy, but I think we're having written a lot of trouble with Matthew.
Don't forget the H's. Heather. Don't forget the H's. Heather. Healthy.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, that's it. You
Yeah.
dropped the H's. Okay, keep going, Wellington.
With metal. What's the matter with metal?
Teething troubles, I think, and then he won't eat anything.
Teething troubles. But how old are the triplets now?
I think they are about 13 months.
13.
13.
With
13.
I want to hear a strong T. 13.
13.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, keep going, Wellington.
13 months? Oh, I thought they were a lot younger than that.
I thought.
Thought.
Not taught. That's like I taught English. I thought.
I thought.
Good. That was perfect. Very good.
Thank you.
No, they must be 13 months because it was their first birthday at the end of last month, on the 30th, or was it the
30th. Repeat, 30th. Marco.
30th?
Good. Or was it the 31st?
Or was it the 31st?
Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh dear. And I didn't send them anything. Not even a birthday card. I wonder what Judith and Timothy thought.
It's thought. That was good. Just say that last line again. Listen to me, Wellington. I wonder what Judith and Timothy thought.
I wonder what Judith and Timothy thought.
Good. It's not bad. Marco?
Don't restress yourself there. They didn't say anything to me.
Okay, very good. Tricky, isn't it? Tricky. Okay. So, again, I'm only going to jump in there if you need a little bit of help. Jose, you take A. Kadir,
Okay.
you take B. Okay, I'm only going to stop you just to give you a little correction. By the way, in the last dialogue that we read, my advice is, Marco, just
Yes.
notice where the H's are, because in Italian there are no H's. So you were saying healthy instead of healthy. Okay? And Wellington, I could hear you make the switch from taught to thought. I could hear it. You need a little practice, but you're definitely getting it. Okay, so very good job, everyone. Go ahead, Jose and Kadir. Try it.
Okay. How are Judith and Timothy, Thorpe's triplets?
Those three, well, both Heather and Kathy are very healthy, but I think they are having rather a lot of trouble with Matthew.
With Matthew? What's the matter with Matthew?
Teething troubles, I think, and then he won't eat anything.
Teething troubles? But how old are the triplets now? Triplets now?
I think they are about 13 months.
13 months? Months? Oh, I thought they were a lot younger than that.
No, they must be 13 months because it was their first birthday at the end of last month on the 30th, or was it the 31st?
Oh, there. I didn't send them anything, not even a birthday card. I wonder what Judith and Timothy thought.
Don't distress yourself, dear. They didn't say anything to me.
Okay, very good. Both of you are having trouble with the word months. Say that for me,
Okay.
Kadir. Months.
Months.
Sorry,
Months.
go ahead.
That's it.
Month.
Months. So you gotta say the mun first. Month. Month.
Month.
Good. Now you gotta add the s.
Month.
Okay, so it's those three sounds. Months. Months. Let me hear you first, Kadir. Months.
Month.
Last one is s.
Th.
Not th. There's no tongue on your teeth. S. That's better. Because you were putting your tongue on your teeth and going th at the end. But at the end it's s, like sun. So it's those three sounds together. Mun, th, tongue on teeth, s, no tongue on teeth.
May I try again?
Please do.
Months.
Perfect. See if you can do it faster. Months.
Months.
That's good. That's very good. I'll tell you what. I'll record this dialogue so you can practice along with it on your own as well. Okay?
Can I ask one question?
Go for it.
How tongue works in a first sound and in a second sound?
In the first sound, in the first symbol, you mean the voiced th? Or the voiceless? Those th sounds, you mean?
Yes.
Okay? The tongue is exactly the same. Exactly the same position. It's sticking out of your mouth, licking your finger. If I say Judith, my tongue is licking my finger like this. Judith. And if I say those, I'm licking my finger. It's exactly the same position. The only difference is this is not vibrating in Judith. In breathe, it's vibrating. That's the only difference, is what's happening in your throat. I want to give you a little preview of something, because we're going to run out of time. It's just a minute left, not even a minute. Which is this. We ran out of time today because the bingo game was a little bit confusing. I apologize for that. But what I was going to get to, I will get to, but on Friday. This is Pronunciation Journeys. In Pronunciation Journeys, you get a board like this, You get a starting point, and you have to go through the streets to get to your destination. We're going to do a quick example, but on Friday, we'll play this game to give you more practice, because I couldn't do it today. Friday, I have language games, and this is the language game we're going to play. I'll give you some difficult consonant pairs, and you'll have to navigate through the streets. Sylvia.
Yes.
How do I get to Buenos Aires?
Buenos Aires. Okay.
So starting from the bottom, how do I get from Buenos
Aires? Start from their street, then you can turn on the left in this street, then turn on the right in their street, turn another time in Head Street, go straight to Sand Street. No, Istanbul. No.
That's Istanbul.
Then, yes. Then turn on the left in 15th Street, and then go
right.
Street, and then go ahead in Zen Street.
Okay, very good try. The only mistake was teething. Good. So in the real game, which you may have seen this played on Verbling before, because this is a very, very common way to practice minimal pair sounds. Sounds where two words are the same except for one sound. In the real game, you would have to give directions and then see if your partner ends up at the right city. Okay, that's the only difference. Very good job. We're going to play that on Friday, and we're not just going to do TH sounds. We're going to do T and D, S and Z, and probably some other difficult sounds as well. I'll probably have 3 or 4 boards made up, ready to go. So that'll be Friday at 11 GMT. Okay, right now we're going to go on to our Business Basics class. In this class, we take an important topic in the world of business, we read about it, we learn lots of vocabulary, and then you try it out yourself. This one's going to be about the self-made entrepreneur. We're going to read about an entrepreneur, and you're going to learn lots of vocabulary about entrepreneurship. In the end, on Wednesday's class, with all that vocabulary, you are going to give a little entrepreneurial idea, work on your CV, and other things that we read about today. Okay, so I'll be back in 30 seconds for that. Stick around, and Friday at 11 GMT for the game for Pronunciation Journeys, which I couldn't get to today. Okay, great job, everyone. Oh, I'm going to record the dialogue and send it to you so you can practice along with today's class as well. Remind me if I forget, but I'll record it and send it. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.